All right, guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. Appreciate as always, on a Friday night, you guys could be hanging out at clubbing or some shit, but instead, you guys are here hanging out with me. So let's start out with the sound. How does it sound? Because it looks pretty low. 5x5. All right, Legacy, Dan, and my mother Sparks. Thank you for the 5x5. Appreciate it. All right, so where the fuck do we start tonight? I was just watching Rogue Preparedness, her interview with Mother Prepping. Yeah, so it was pretty interesting. Some people are saying 2x2, other people are saying 5x5. It's a little low. All right, I figured that because the. All right, give me a second. Give me a second to smash my mic into the fucking ground. Oh, off audio. Source camera mic. It's always one thing or the other with these things. Test, test, test. Is that a little better? Test, test. That should be better. I hear you good. Second up. Uh, Video slightly blurry. Your mic is fine. It's just fucking with you, man. Okay, I guess. But the little sound bar at the top of my screen was running low, so sounds okay. A bit low. All right, you know what, guys? For those of you that have a bit low, just keep your ears closer to the speakers. Anyway, yeah, guys, not a lot going on. I mean, I don't, I don't want to jinx it, but it seems like we're going back into another lull. I think things are quieting down for a reason. I think we're shit's gonna get a little heavier, probably by next month, maybe. Who the fuck knows anymore? You can't tell these days. I mean, we really can't. We really can't sit here and know exactly what's gonna happen when. Again, that's why I always say might and maybe. But whatever. With that, guys, today's topic is the fear mongering bullshit, right? And the fear monger will continue. I don't think there's much we can do about that. I just did a video about this on the roof, but this is going to be more of a longer version than the roof version. But yeah, guys, I mean, there is no shortage of it. I mean, with everything going on, they could pick whatever they want uh, and go to work on it. I mean, for example, this new Trump bullshit. It sounds like complete and utter bullshit. It's just they're making it up as they're going along. The powers that be are going after. Listen, the crazy shit, guys, with the with this whole Trump thing, is that they're getting desperate and they look desperate. I mean, they constantly are reaching for some shit that's not there with this man, because they don't want him to run for 2024. So they're throwing everything they can, and they look, and you could see it. You could see the desperateness in their actions. Anyway, with that, guys, they got the world sitting by its seat sitting on the edge of the seat. Sorry, uh, they're sitting on the edge of their seat right now with this Trump bullshit. All right. Then we got the occasional threat from Russia that keeps popping up ever so often. One minute he's saying that we shouldn't go nuclear, and then the next minute he's like, I'm going to shove one up their ass. I'm like, what's wrong with this guy? Clearly he's sick. Then you got China threatening us. Iran just threatened us, a week ago? Said that they were going to turn New York City into rubble. Why the fuck do they always got to pick on New York City? Can they not pick another city to fucking launch a missile at? Like, I don't know, fucking Detroit? But no. Let's fucking look at New York and be like, yeah, let's fucking turn it to rubble. We're like in every disaster movie and every threat ever made, New York City. Whatever. Yes, Ninja Bearfish, thank you for the donation. Cool name. And yes, the government resigning. The Japanese government resigning on the 10th, right? The other day. That was very weird. My thoughts on that is China's involved in that somehow. Or there's something of a threat coming their way and they don't want to be involved, right? It's highly odd for an entire government agency with all his peoples to just up and leave. So whatever. I think there's something up with that. I think it's more of the China thing. I did a video on that on the Angry Truths channel. So if you guys want to head over there and look at that video, that's where my theory lies. It's something not good. All right, and then especially after the Japanese ex prime minister gets killed, what, a month ago now? He gets killed, and now these guys fucking bounce, and they were only in office for a year. Something ain't bad. Something ain't right. So, guys, right? So now we got constant threats. We have the Japanese thing that I think we should be watching closely, but again, not being nervous about it. And then they are lighting us up. Teresa, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Then they're lighting us up with the polio being detected in New York City wastewaters, or polio being detected upstate New York in either Rockland County or Orange County. Then they got the Lenya disease virus, right? Which, guys, the Lenya disease is moving at a snail's pace. 35 people over 4 years, from 2018 to now. That's a slow moving ass disease. Why even talk about it if you only have 35 people over 4 years with 7.9 billion people on this planet? Fear mongering. They want to get you scared. Now, I know some of you guys are throwing like, well, one person throw a YouTube channel name out there. We're going to address I'm not going to address the channels again. I addressed it in the video. I'm not going to address specific channels. I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus, but I will make fun of them. With that, guys, they want this stress, right? And yeah, Frazio. So the polio was found in wastewater here in New York City and upstate New York. It again, they found this polio, and then they warned the city residents and upstate residents, or rather New York State as a whole. They warned us that there's polio in the wastewaters. All right, so what? Fine. You're assuming that there's going to be an outbreak by stating that there could be an outbreak. It's an assumption, and is it a fair assumption? I don't know. I don't know why they're fucking in wastewater testing it anyway. I don't know what the what it is that can cause that problem. Polio in the fucking wastewater. They did the shit with COVID, and then they went to town with that. I'm like, oh my god, there's COVID in the wastewater. There must be more people sick. All right, right, and they blew that out of proportion. So I don't know what angle they're going with this polio ship, but nonetheless, they're following it up with get the arm ticket. If you are unvaccinated, do yourself a favor and get the arm ticket. Lorraine Taylor, I'm pretty sure there's polio in everybody's wastewater. Some people it affects, some people it doesn't. But whatever. Again, another fear tactic. It doesn't stop. Yes, Daryl, and then the New York. Thank you. The New York PSA on the nuclear readiness, and then the bug out bag a week after that. I mean, like, it's just constant fear mongering. Constant. It doesn't stop. So they want to stress out our levels and see how sick we get. Interestingly enough, they're finding out that the arm ticket, the Mr. 19 arm ticket, is not doing what it was supposed to be doing. Shocking. Fucking, I'm so shocked. I never in a million years would have thought they lied to us. Why not, right? Why would they lie to us? What do they have to gain out of it? Right? But anyway, it's a constant battle. And then the crazy thing is, like I said in one of my videos, guys, where there's so many lies going on, what do we believe? I mean, like, where the fuck do we believe anything anymore? Are they doing this on purpose? Are they throwing out so much false information and getting us confused, or getting us to not trust the media, to getting us to trust one source? What is it? I mean, like, I've never seen such a montage of lying done through all fucking media agencies, all of them, or just about all of them. Those who tell the truth normally get shunned and shut down and fucking sued and all this other bullshit. Look what happened to Alex Jones. Alex Jones let the conspiracy theory run away from him. He got too deep into it, and look what happened. It fucking bit him in the ass. Yes, Anne Marie. That's what I just said. I'm pretty sure I just said the arm ticket doesn't work. I was being sarcastic. If you couldn't fucking figure that out, Jesus Christ. Anyway, guys, 640 you guys watching again. Appreciate it, or rather 700 you guys watching. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, whatever floats your fucking boat. Listen, guys, this working out shit is fucking played out. Played out. I'm fucking tired. I'm every day now after CrossFit, like I'm good till about 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, the sun goes down. Tired. I want to lay down and sleep right now. You know that there's a YouTuber. Is it a YouTuber or TikTok? There's a guy that pays people to watch him sleep and make noises to try to wake him up while he sleeps. Ah, shit. Imagine. I wish I can do that. Chris Riggs. Yeah, Rigos. Sorry. They're absolutely going to come after us. Southern Boy Prepper, man. Thank you for the donation. You didn't have to. But thank you, man. I appreciate it. But, yeah, of course they're going. I mean, listen. We're going to try to seek our own society. I know that a lot of us are because we're not subscribing to this bullshit, whatever the fuck it is. But I don't know, man. I think that they eventually will. They'll probably give us a few seconds apiece, and then I don't know. I don't know. I think that eventually they will. They want everybody to be under their control. Vision. I haven't done any canning in the last couple of weeks. I was supposed to do canning this week, and I didn't get around to it. I saw the chicken in my freezer, and I was gonna thaw it out, and I was like, I'll do it later. Fucking 2 days later, I still haven't done it. So you know how I roll. Fucking procrastinate out. The only thing I don't procrastinate on anymore is trying to get in better shape and my videos. Everything else after that, I fucking procrastinate on. Well, let's talk prepping. Thank you for joining us tonight. Number one, two, yeah, it's they're already starting right with the whole again the water collection. Certain places you can't collect water. Now they're telling us rainwater's bad. It's just they're like, oh, you shouldn't drink it because of forever chemicals. All right, uh, fine, but now you're telling us we can't store water because of that, or they're trying to deter us from storing water. Sorry, not that we can't, but they're trying to deter. They're trying to deter us from doing a lot of things, guys. If you guys do not, shit, it was. Let's see if I can find it. I always do this shit in the middle of a live stream. Hey, I got something to share with you guys, and I forget to post it. Okay, right. But Bill Gates funded nutrition scientists said that eating Reese's cups and or Lucky Charms is healthier than beef. So there was something that they were running. It was some kind of nutritional disinformation where they're trying to tell us that cereals and shit that's bad for us is now good for us and that is healthier than beef. I could not fucking believe what the fuck I was reading. And I thought it was a joke. I thought it was satire. So I looked it up. And sure the fuck enough, guys, there's a whole fucking study on not wanting us to eat beef. Sorry, trying to bring you guys closer so that people start complaining about the fucking mic. Yeah, Eric, hold. I mean, listen, I couldn't. I was man. I'm gonna tell you right now. I was looking at this thing and I was like, "What the actual fuck? How the? I mean, and here, listen. This will work on people who have TikTok accounts. This will not work on people who are smarter than that. But to fucking sit there, guys, and say that whatever. All right, so this is what it's called. Sorry. It's called Food Compass, a nutrition profile system using expanded characteristics for assessing healthfulness of food. Meaning, they want to find the healthiness, yes, that's a word, in Oreo cookies, um, Rice Krispies, chocolate Rice Krispies, all of that bullshit. What's going on, Engine 1142? Again, guys, they're like they think we're retarded. They think like if they piss on us and tell us it's raining, we'll open our mouths and go more. You know, like what the fuck? I couldn't believe this shit that I was reading. I really couldn't. I was supposed to post it on Instagram. I don't think I did, but if I didn't, anyway, you guys have to look that up. Food Compass is a nutrient. Sorry, Food Compass is a nutrient profile system using expanded characteristic of accessing healthfulness of food, not the healthiness of food, healthfulness of food. Never heard that before. Whatever. That being said, guys, here they go with the bullshit. Now, there's a couple of organic sites out there. You can look them up yourself. I don't know of one offhand. My wife does, but she's watching TV inside. There's a bunch of sites that'll let you know the scores of food you eat. So, right, they tell you how toxic the food is. And it's like 1 through 10 or some shit like that. And you go on this site and you type in the food and it'll let you know how bad it is. This site will tell you how bad it is because of all the shit that's in it. Right? All the chemical properties, all the fucking bullshit that doesn't belong in it, it's in there. And these sites break down the chemical properties of the food that's in it, the shit that shouldn't be in it. Anyway, now this fucking guy who works for Bill Gates is trying to tell us fucking cereal and Reese's Buttercup is healthy for us. There's a fucking problem, guys. And it's only going to get worse. I said this before, I'll say it again. It is only going to get worse. I'm 1,000% sure Spam made that list of them trying to convince us to eat that shit. Linda S said that's the Clean 15 and the Dirty Dozen site. Neither of those sound familiar, but give it a shot, guys. Clean 15 and Dirty Dozen site. Check it out. And My Mother Sparks said it right. If you can't read the ingredients, yeah, it's probably bad for you. Absolutely. Right? If it's fucking Noxol Clockle Talanin, you're like, what the fuck is that? Well, that's the shit we used to scrape out barrels that had acid in it, but we're using it in your food because it adds preservative. My fucking acid does. Well, who the fuck said we needed preservatives for our cereal to last fucking 8 months anyway? But, listen, I don't eat a lot of that garbage. I do have a guilty pleasure with cereal. It's the worst one to eat, too, by far. Oreos. Oreo cereal, fucking awesome. But it's really bad for you. My insides shrivel up each time I eat it. But nonetheless, it's still one of the better cereals. Better tasting cereals. But when you look at the ingredients on the back of that box, or the side of that box, sorry, you look at shit on there and you're like, what the fuck is this? Well, Rhonda, yes, right? So we're not trying to eat bugs. We're not trying to hear about it. Don't get me wrong. Listen, before they were pushing the bug shit, I was interested, especially as at a survival aspect. I was interested in eating bugs and knowing which bugs are good to eat and how I can fucking make them into a meal if I got stuck outside, in the wilderness or were lost or whatever. But now that they're trying to push it as a main staple of your meal, no, I'm out on that shit. I wanted to try fucking cricket bread and shit like that, but now I don't want to, because they're forcing it. Who gives a shit if Oreos aren't real? They fucking taste good. People are going to tell me, that's bad for you. I fucking know it's bad for me. So is fucking crack. You don't see crackheads stopping that shit. I'm not going to stop eating Oreos. At least Oreo cereal. And I get that cereal, guys, like once, maybe a year, maybe twice, maybe 3 times. 4 at best, but 5 on a good year. But whatever. Not the point. Yeah, man, I think Fruity Pebbles. No, I don't know. There's something about Fruity Pebbles that just wasn't a call in me. I wasn't like, yeah. Apple Jacks. Yes, Apple Jacks I was in on. But they changed. That's the other thing too, guys. They changed the ingredients to a lot of these cereals, and now they don't taste good anymore. They taste like shit. They're like really fucking bad, But whatever. Not the point. Again, point is, guys, is that this fear mongering shit is not going to stop, right? And trying to get back on track anyway. They were talking about Marsburg. Remember the Marburg? They were talking about that bullshit. They were trying to get us fucking panicky about that. And the 2 people that had it are dead. So they can't spread it because they're, in the ground now, I assume. They just want us to get stressed, man. They want us to get stressed out. They want us to eat shit food now or cereal. They want us to eat bugs. They want us to eat a lot of shit, and they're trying to convince us. The problem is, guys, is that they're moving too fast. If you would have took your time with this bullshit, Jane, I like hot cereal too. Like cream of rice. Cream of wheat actually is my favorite. Cream of rice I can tolerate. But they're moving too fast. And when you move too fast and there's a sudden change, people will push back. People are not up for the shit. Matthew, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. It's people are not up for it. So if they would have took their time and brainwashed us a tad slower, then maybe it would have worked. But when you start shocking people with all this bullshit, and then we're all paying attention to what's going on, and we're like, yo, they're telling us we can't eat meat. They're telling us that cows are affecting the climate and essentially are going to cause worse weather, because that's essentially what they're saying that cows are doing, which is bullshit. Nonetheless, they keep the fear machine going. They keep it going with all the bullshit going on. I mean, guys, meat is bad for us. Rice Krispies is healthier than eating meat. Trix is healthier than eating meat. Cream of Spam, yeah, right. I'm gonna tell you right now. I see something called cream of Spam. I'm buying every last fucking box I possibly can and burning it, blowing it up, doing something, throwing it in the water. Something bad is happening to that if that happens. If I ever see cream of fucking Spam, imagine. Oh, what that must taste like. No, thank you. Anyway, guys, I don't know. It's gonna keep going. Now, as we know, guys, they will scare the shit out of the world to make sure they have an adequate amount of followers. That is why I think they continues to scare people. Because listen, people believe this shit. It's not crazy anymore. I want to say it's crazy, but it's not crazy anymore. People will believe whatever the fuck they're told on TV. Clearly, right? I know a lot of us, we watch shit, we go, what the fuck? And then some of us will dive in and do research, some of us won't. But the majority of people don't. They sat there and they believed everything for the past 2 years about this pandemic. And now everything that was said is being reversed. So again, who was right and who was wrong? You listen to those fringe doctors out there, guys. You listen to the fringe doctors, and those are the doctors that were steering us in the right direction, right? What's her name? Sherry Tenpenny Cook was a doctor. I think I said her name right. Or was it Penny? Yeah, Sherry. No, Penny. I don't know. Whatever. Some of you know who I'm talking about. Her last name was Penny Cook. It was Dr. Tenpenny Cook. Sorry. That was her last name. So her first name was Sherry. And then it was Dr. Michael Yeadon. Those two doctors, amongst others, guys, were steering us in the right direction. They were telling us what it was and what it wasn't. Tenpenny. All right, thank you. Oh, Jane Billett. Appreciate it. Right? So, again, I started listening to those doctors, and they were fucking right. They were right all the way down the fucking line, man. They didn't miss anything. For everything they said, it's happening now. Are they French? No, they're not French. I don't know if you're talking to me, but they're not French. No, they're Americans. Michael Yeadon, Dr. Michael Yeadon, I'm not sure, but Tenpenny Cook is not. She's not she's not French. Sounds French, but she's not French. But anyway, there you go, guys. Brian Artis. David said Dr. Brian Artis. I don't know who that is, but I'll look him up. But there were a lot of other doctors that were fucking kicked out of the medical community for speaking out against the entire bullshit that we went through. Oh, okay. Sorry, the original. My bad. But yeah, I mean, guys, you listen to these people, and if you go back, that's more important now, if you go back and listen to everything they said, everything they fucking said was going to happen had happened. Everything. Now what? But they're still outcasted. No one wants to talk to them. They lost all their friends. Friends in the medical community, that is. I think friends on the outside, I don't know. But nonetheless, guys, they hit it on the fucking head. And these are the doctors I listen to. And that's what fucking started waking me up. You listen to the fringe people. Yes, Dr. Malone, Jeff. Thank you. Dr. Malone was another one. I remember him. He got hooked up, and McCullough was another one that got hooked up as well. They were threatening to fucking take away his medical license or some shit. Yeah, he got fucking, but he wasn't about it. So those are the doctors I listen to. And when you hear these doctors like them say the same shit, guys, you know that they're on the track. When these doctors who have had reputations for 20, 30 years, fucking impeccable, no blemishes, and then this happens, and all of a sudden they're fucking quacks. They're kooks. Don't follow them. Don't listen to them. Let's take their shit off of YouTube. Let's fucking cancel them. They can't speak out against us. They're going to ruin our fucking chances of killing everybody else, kind of deal. Yes, Doctor. Okay, that Brian Yardis. I didn't watch all of Watch the Water. It was a bit too long, and some of the things he said, I listen. If I watch something like that and I start disagreeing with you halfway through it, I can't finish watching because a lot of shit he was saying was off. And something about the venom he said that was just like that wasn't true. Just wasn't true. But I tried to finish watching. I just couldn't. He was missing too many things. I think what he was trying to do, which worked against him in my opinion, sorry, was he was trying to simplify it, and he shouldn't have. He should have made it as complex as it was. When you simplify things and it comes out wrong, I can't listen to it. And what he had wrong with the venom from the snakes, and he was saying certain venoms and certain snakes, and it just didn't add up. So he needed to be more specific. But I think that's the nerdism in me. But whatever. Dr. Simon Hold arrested. Yes, he had many good points, but he had a lot of bad points. It was just shit he said I was like, that's wrong. Especially about snakes. I'm not a snake, ologist. I don't know much about them, but I know a lot about their venom, being that I go outdoors. And a lot of things it didn't make sense. But I wouldn't discount what he was saying about the venom in the water, or the toxins, if you will, in the water. But yeah. Why is there talking about hot dogs in here? Whatever. Coral and King Cobra. Yes, guys. So for those of you that are watching, do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, whatever floats your boat. Interesting number right now I'm looking at is 4444. So 444 thumbs up, 4 thumbs down. That's an interesting number. But anyway, yeah, hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. Now I'll jump to 58. But I do appreciate you guys watching me on a Saturday night. I know you guys will be doing a lot more. Or watching... Oh, Friday night. Sorry. Why the fuck do I keep saying Saturday night? Friday night. You guys could be watching something, a million other things. I watched For All Mankind last night. Very good fucking show, man. Very good fucking show. Hey, Angryprepper, man. What's going on? Thank you for joining us tonight. Very good show For All Mankind. Not super woke. Starting to get there, but not super woke yet. But this season ended off with a legitimate bang. Pretty fucking good. 444 is the key of David. I don't know what the key of David is, so yes, Magic, man. You've been putting out some good videos, man. You've been crushing it. Good job. We don't watch TV anymore. I still watch, like little bullshit here and there. I'm not completely angry yet. I can get there, but I'm not. You know why? Because I'm too fucking tired. That's why. This CrossFit is kicking my ass. I'm trying a different angle of a diet. I dropped some weight, but I have to drop another 20 pounds to do what I need to do next month or in October. Roger that, Magic. But yeah. So I'm dropping weight super slow, but now I got to go into like a crash diet and drop 20 pounds. So I could do the cattle ranch thing I was talking about in October. Don't want to kill the horses. That's for fucking sure. It's going fine, Johnny. I mean, I feel better, but and I am dropping weight, thank God. But I went through a relapse where I fucking ate like 8 pieces of cake in 1 week. Bad form. What the fuck, man? What the hell was I thinking? You know what I was thinking? We're all gonna die, so I'm gonna eat more cake. But whatever. Yeah. Johnny, I have a box that's halfway full or empty, um, I haven't touched it in 3 weeks. So I look at it and I go, no. And then I go to the gym. I go work out on an empty stomach. Then I come back home, and then I get done what I need to get done, which are 9 times out of 10 videos. So, guys, let's talk about real quick this new virus, which is the tip of the iceberg, if you will, right? So the more fear mongering, guys, this fear mongering is coming in hot. They got a new virus that they found in 2018 called the Langya virus. It's actually called Langya Hennapa virus. Thank you, the original, for the donation, man. I appreciate it. Um, Hold on, real quick. We're still looking at Texas, but we also switched gears. The original, we also switched to looking at Tennessee, so we're looking at that as well. But so anyway, guys, the new virus is worrying scientist community because of the fact that this new virus or disease can go unnoticed from animals to humans. So now all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but scientists are scared yet again. These scientists are like the biggest pussies on the planet. How many times have you read an article where they go, scientists are scared or worried? Motherfucker, if you're scared, then this ain't the field for you. We're worried about people getting sick. Like, they sound like bitches. Anyway, not the point. So, in finding in tune with long-standing warnings from the science community that animal viruses are regularly spilling over undetected into people around the world. They are hugely underestimating zoonotic cases around the world, and this virus could be the tip of the iceberg. Teresa, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. So, again, guys, the biggest bitches on the planet. Now, this sounds to me, with this new virus, it sounds like a power reach. It sounds like they are looking to overstep their boundaries by wanting to monitor more people or more societies or more cities about these zoonotic crossovers, if you will, right? So here's the catch. In order to reduce the risk of an emerging virus becoming a health crisis, it is absolutely necessary, listen to this bullshit, to conduct active surveillance in a transparent and internationally collaborative way. Again, guys, this virus came out of where? China. China wants to surveillance every last corner on their planet, or in their country, sorry, as much as they can. Now they want more surveillance and international alliance, if you will. Yes, David, a whole lot of bullshit. Exactly. This is China releasing some more bullshit and going, well, guys, we need the transparency. We need people to be collaborative so that we can work together in stopping this. So for that to happen, we're going to need to set out more cameras and more surveillance technology out there to make sure people are not transmitting or getting zoonotic viruses and diseases from animals. That's what it sounds like to me. Uh, this is a solid, guys. This is a more solid justification of tracking people. Oh, wait, where did you go last week? You were in the woods. According to your phone and your tag on your wrist, you were in Harriman State Park. Did you come in contact with any animals in there? Well, it looks like that you were at the northeast section of the park. That has a high rate of moles or rattlesnakes. And those rattlesnakes are carrying disease. You could have caught it from there. Tracking your every move. Now, yes, the shit that I'm talking about right now is probably decades ahead of us, but nonetheless, they're looking to get there. Chris, that's the point. The more fear, the more control, right? The more control, guys, they have, the better they can run your life, and the better, according to them, they can save your planet. Always one. Hopefully, you guys didn't see that, but anyway, oh, I always find that entertaining. Yeah, the Watchmen. I saw that. I'm not. I don't have my. I don't have anything open right now, so I can't deal with it. Yeah, but the porn bots are watching tonight, guys. So, fucking Mike is like, fucking bots. Yeah, I reported to them. Thanks, Michelle. Appreciate it. Yeah, I can't do it from this third party yet. So, well, David, right. So the food shortage, it's definitely going to hit us. Listen, I don't know what this year's going to look like. Because I remember last year, and even I said it, last year we were supposed to have like this fucking um, bad food shortage this year. And we really haven't had a bad one. We're seeing signs of it, but it's not as bad as we thought it was going to be. So everybody is saying, well, later this year it's going to get bad, and then from later this year it's going to be next spring. So I don't know where it's going to be. Nadi, yeah, I thought I read something about a Napa virus, right? A Napa virus. I thought I read something about that, but I got to look it up. So thank you for reminding me about that. I'm going to write it down or type it down to look it up later. But if that is a virus, shit, I hope I got that right. Yeah, maybe I didn't get it right. I'm fucking getting old. My eyesight is fucking gone. But I refuse to wear fucking glasses as of right now. My wife's like, you need glasses. I'm like, I know. But when I can't see people, then I'll get glasses. But if I can still see the sign on the highway or read the books on the shelves from over here, I think I'm fine. I'm like in complete denial about needing glasses. Like, I know I need them, but I refuse to get them. You know, like, I'll fucking do everything under the sun. Bleeding control kit. Thank you, Bella Prepper, for bringing that up. Everybody should have one of these. This is not a commercial, so don't worry about it. But yes, bleeding control kit. You wanted to know, this is what it looks like. Anyway, it's always good to have one of those in your home, your car. You have two kids like mine that run around like animals. You're gonna need something like this. In the city I live in, it's definitely going to, you definitely need a kit like that. That's good. This is actually Bear Independent sells these on his website, but this is not a commercial. I promise you. This is just me showing you some gear. Anyway, go to Bear Independent site and get one of these and learn how to use them. They'll fucking save your life, man. They'll save your dick. Anyway, so yeah, I always keep stuff like that, around. But like I said before, and I'll say it again, yes, it's a bleeding control kit. Guys, you could blame Bella for this part, Bella Prepper. I didn't want to talk about this, but she brought it up. So anyway, it's a public access bleeding control kit with instructions inside. Now, learn how to use this kit, guys, a bleeding control kit, before you actually have to use it. You do not want to fucking use this kit when somebody's bleeding out. You get this kit, you're like, oh my God. And then you rip it open, and then you start reading through the manual as the person's bleeding on the ground. Don't do that. Learn how to use these things ahead of time. If you have to buy two and open one to learn how to use it, so be it. If you have to open this one and then vacuum seal it again, fine, do so. But learn how to use everything in it, especially the tourniquet. Learn how to use the tourniquet and the occlusive dressing. The occlusive dressing is actually a chest seal kit. Learn how to use it. It will save your life, and every minute counts when you're using something like this. So, again, guys, something to have, especially with the way society's going. Forget about New York City. Look how society is today. There are fucking shootings everywhere. People are getting shot up left and right. And to have one of these in your car, or the Bear individual first aid kit, to have one of those, guys, is it's almost a must now. Especially if you're carrying firearms. If you're one of those dudes that carry firearms, you definitely need one of those kind of first aid kits in your car, in your bag, at your job. If you work at the post office, you should definitely have like 8 of these things in your job. But nonetheless, guys, there's something good to have. And you should definitely get the training on it. The training on these is very easy, very simple. I'll talk to Mike and see if we can do a class on it. I'd rather have an official representation, but being that I've done this shit before, I could absolutely train people. I just can't train people officially, if that makes sense. So I can advise you how to use everything, but I can't certify you in saying you're certified in doing so. So socially unacceptable. Yeah, everything's socially unacceptable. Get your BLS training. Yeah, well, AZ Frank, I used to be BLS. I'm trying to get it back, but here in New York City, I got to be vaccinated to go back to school to get my fucking to get my car re upped again. But whatever. Fuck them. Oh shit. Okay. I was about to say, I'm about to go off the air in a couple seconds, guys. But I saved it. My battery power was like fucking super low. And I'm surprised this thing wasn't giving me shit being as low as it was. Yeah, Judith, and Judith, you definitely need a CPR pocket mask. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll be the first to fucking tell you. If there's a motherfucker on the floor in cardiac arrest and he's got some weird shit all over his mouth, guess what he's not getting? He's not getting mouth to mouth. He'll get chest compressions with my foot at best. But I'm not touching anybody with fucking shit all over their body. That shit's out. Those days are over. I don't have to do that bullshit anymore. Yeah, but fuck that noise, man. I'm out of that crap. Mike Negron said he'll definitely come to you. All right, fair enough. But like I said, I'm not official. I would like to get a certification so I can teach. Um, I can't teach, but they make it hard here in New York. So maybe if I could do it upstate, I'll try. I'll see if there's a college upstate that'll take me in. Mouth to mouth, yes, exactly. If someone has monkeypox on them, fuck that. No way. And even then, I'm wrapping my foot in a fucking plastic baggie and then doing chest compressions. There's no way. I mean, there's nothing on this planet. Even if I was a fireman, I'm still not doing this shit. I'm not doing mouth to mouth to mouth. Now, you don't do mouth to mouth as a fireman. In a lot of movies, they show that shit. You use something called a BVM. It's a, what do they call it? A BVM is a bag valve ventilation mask. So it's a big bulbous, you guys seen it in ER. It's like a big bulbous bag on one end and a mask on the other. You put the mask over the face and you breathe. So we never do mouth to mouth. He hadn't do mouth to mouth since like this, probably the 70s, I guess. But no, sorry, probably the 90s. Because I remember seeing pictures of guys doing mouth to mouth with people they pulled out of burning buildings. But today, 2022, you got monkeypox and you have a cardiac arrest, I'm going to tell you, go towards the light. Like, yo, my man, it was fucking good knowing you, but that light that you see at the end of the tunnel, make a dash for it. You won't have monkeypox in your face in that end of the tunnel. But I'm no way in shape or form putting my mouth over anybody with all that shit all over their face. No, thank you. Fuck that noise. And even after I use chest compression with my foot, I'm throwing my boots out. Burning them. Everything. The clothing, the whole 9 yards. Fuck that shit. But, yeah. I don't know, man. I couldn't in a million years figure out why anybody would have, and a bag valve mask over their, BVM over their face, that's another one. I'm like, what do you do with that? Especially if they start spitting up. And you've seen that happen a couple of times. So use an air pump. I ain't using shit. Sorry, but it looks like you're not gonna. Yeah, that's what you should tell him. Especially he's got cardiac arrest. Help him. I'm like, do you see that shit on his face? Look at him. They're like, but sir, please help him. I'm like, tell that nigga to go towards the light. It'll be fine. He'll be better off over there. Man, fuck that. He could continue living with that shit on his face. He'll be all right. It'll be good. But yeah, people don't want to hear that. They really don't. You can't tell us. You can't tell us that. That's rude and that's mean. Well, I'm a mean motherfucker. No bugs in human meat for me. Oh, yeah, thank you. Live your life. Use plastic to cover the mouth. No. 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 I'm not using shit. That dude's on the fucking floor. He's staying on the floor. I'll do a solid and I'll call 911. You're like, 911? Yeah, there's a dude on the floor having cardiac arrest. And he's not breathing. Oh, could you check his pulse? No. Why not? He's got shit all over his face and his neck. Could you check on the other side? No, fuck that. I'm not checking anything. Wait a minute. No, I thought he was breathing. He's not breathing. He stopped breathing out there. And then the lady said, but could you? I'm not doing shit. Get fucking EMS over here right now, and they'll save his ass. I'm not touching this fucking guy. That would be my response. especially now with all the shit going on. No fucking way. Forget about it. But yeah, guys, that it changes the game. All of the bullshit that's going on. Mouse in the house, plunger could work. Hmm, maybe. Nah, man, probably a bad idea. Probably a bad idea. But anyway, they're like fucking check his pulse. No, he's got fucking shit on his arms too. I'm not checking anything. I'll look at him and hope to God he comes back to life, but I'm not touching this guy. If you don't break the clavicle, you ain't doing it right. Toilet plunger. Yeah, no, I'm out on that shit. I'm not touching. I was like, listen, today I brought the kids to the CrossFit class with me, right? So we go to CrossFit and we're done and we're walking around. And it was at that moment, guys, I looked around and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, when I walk through shit and squalor and fucking homelessness, it doesn't bother me because it's me. I can handle whatever the fuck's about to happen or what might not happen or what might happen. Whatever the fuck it is, I can handle it. But when my kids are walking with me, and my kids are older, they're 13 and 14. And so we're walking around and there's just homeless people everywhere. And my kids are looking and they're looking around. And I'm like, yeah. And I looked at them, I'm like, keep doing fucking drugs and this is going to be you. There was a lady sleeping on a dog mat. A dog mat. Like the fucking mat like my dog has over here. You guys can't see it. I'm pointing at it like you guys can see it. But she was like chilling on the shit. And she didn't look homeless, but she was just like all fucking like just chilling on the ground. I'm looking around, I'm like, and there's cookies and shit, and then there's piss in the corner. And I'm like, yo, we gotta get the fuck out of here. It was like at that moment, and then, I come back home and I tell the wife, this shit's fucking bad out there. And it's not even about the crime, the sanitary bullshit, man. It's insane. The Bronx shit's the fan. Yeah, listen, you're right. Call 911 and be like, yo, we'll just see how fucking firefighters. And you know what firefighters will do? They'll probably just walk around in circles and be like, we can't. He's got all this shit on him. And they'll do what they call the circle of life or the stare of death, right? Or the circle of death, whatever you want to call it. And they'll just stand there and look at him like, well, we ain't touching him. And they'll try to get the probie, the youngest guy, to fucking go in there and do some shit. And even he'll be like, fuck you, fuck that, I'm out of here, and fucking leave. I was gonna do GI Sand. I was gonna do this live stream on the roof, but I was too tired because I got to bring everything up with me. I got to bring the solar generator up, my lights. I think the computer, unless I just use my phone, it's a pain in the dick. I'm like, why do all that? Never threw out a crack core. No, never will. The homeless situation's out of fucking control. But she was, I mean, the way she was sitting there like you sit in your living room. She was just chilling and shit. She was like, I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? What is this bitch doing? She's just sitting there, like all homeless out and shit. I'm like, what the hell? It was the amount of homeless patients or psych patients. Homeless people and psych patients were fucking. It's phenomenal down there, guys. BK Bed-Stuy. Which solar generator do I have? I got a new one by Rock Pal. That one is that's a tank of a solar generator, and it's about the same size as the Okemo. So I have the EcoFlow River and their bigger model. I have the Okemo 1000, and then I have the Rock Pal, and I have the Jackery. So I have 5 solar generators. 5 solar generators. Oh. Yeah, Michelle the Great. It is nice outside. That's why I was thinking about doing it outside. But this third-party app I use won't allow me to. So maybe I'll just do it from... Actually, I might take you guys on a tour with me next week. I don't know when yet. It'll be during the day, so you guys will have to catch it on the replay. But I'm going to walk through the shitty area of New York City with all the homeless people fucking scattered about. So I'm going to walk from 34th Street to 42nd Street. I'll do a live stream during the day, because that's when they see most of them. At night, I don't know where the fuck they go. I don't know if they're hanging from fucking ceilings or fucking burying themselves in a cave in the ground and living with the Chud people. I don't know. Yeah, so I'll do that live stream. No, gee, I don't need 6 solar generators. Solar, by the way, not solo generators. Solar. You're gonna break my balls. And I don't need 6. I just received them. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have 5. And I just they gave them to me to do reviews on, which I have, and these are the price I pay for doing reviews. Would you need 5 for? John Mott, why would I need 5? Well, why would I need 5? I would need 5 because one, they break down, right? They don't last forever. If you cycle through them responsibly, um, 5 solar generators won't even run a 10 amp draw load microwave. Be cold, yes it will. I don't know where you got your information from, but you's wrong, boss. He says I got a shout out. Yeah, be cold. I don't know where you got that information from, but it does. The Rock Pal will run it, and the Jackery will. The Yokomo won't because it's their lower model, and the EcoFlow River won't, and the EcoFlow's higher model, not the one I have here, will run it. So unless you need to, I don't know, read a book. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Everybody's like, why do you need 5 solar generations? What am I gonna do? Rub 2 fucking sticks together and make energy that way? This is why I need it. But again, I would cycle through them responsibly. So, for example, if it's a blackout, a major blackout, first of all, if it's an EMP, we're out of here. We're gone. We're fucking. I'm gonna get drunk. Fuck it. I'm out of here. But if we're stuck in the city, or if it's a long-term blackout, whatever, I would cycle through these. I would use these to charge things we need, like the refrigerator, the cooking stove that I have. I would run the cooking stove off of that. I also have a gas running stove. There's a couple of things. Check your super chats. Ninja Bear Fish, you did donate to me. Thank you for the donation, by the way, Ninja Bear Fish. And I think you were the last one to donate, if you were. I can't see the super chats on here that great. I have to actually be staring at it, and a little thing in the corner of the screen pops up for a second. On YouTube, it lights up. And it's like, this motherfucker donated to you. You know, and it fucking lights up. Patty S., when am I leaving New York City? I'm hoping by the end of this year. Hoping. Waiting on classic. Oh, the fuck shit piss? Vision preparedness wants a fuck shit piss. There you go, you got it. Fuck shit piss. But in January, be cold. The generators I keep powered, what you call it, fully charged. So eat a dick. How about that? And with 5 of them, I can get through 2 months with the 5 I have here. I have 1 more in the storage unit, rather. Sorry. I have 4 here, 1 in the storage unit. 1 in the storage unit, I have to pull out after 2-3 months and charge it up again. But yeah, they'll work just fine. And if you live in a city, solar generator guys are something you should absolutely look at. If you live in the sticks, solar generators are something you should still look at. They're a hell of a lot fucking more quiet than a gas generator. Gas generators do have their purpose. Solar generators have theirs as well. Technology is getting better, so hopefully down the line, solar generators will rival with gas generators. Hopefully. Bronx, I'm thinking about doing that, giving one of these away actually, after I do a review on them. But I haven't decided yet, so we shall see. Actually, if I get another one, which I think I am, if I get another one, I'll definitely be doing a giveaway. But keep in mind, these things are fucking heavy to ship, so I have to work out a deal. I'm not rich, guys. I can't fucking afford to ship that out. Those are really expensive. Jeffrey, thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. Roger that, Hudson Valley. 10-4. All right, guys, so I will be headed over. Sweet teas. Yes, I'll do it as a giveaway. But I have to figure out how to ship it because, like I said, they're fucking super expensive to ship. They're heavy. They're really heavy. Yeah, like I said, guys, there's so many people that motherfuck solar generators, and I'm like, I don't understand it. I really don't understand the motherfuckering. If it helps you during a situation, then it's good for you. But there's always assholes out there that'll motherfuck, whatever the fuck it is, just because they're dick faces or morons. But whatever the case is. But whatever the case is, it always works. And again, B. Cole is trying to. Again, B. Cole, I've actually tested these out, so I don't know where you're getting your math from, but keep going. Keep going. You know Canadian Prepper. G.I. Sands, I know Canadian Prepper. Yes, I do. Not personally, but I know him, you know? Sweet Teas, yes, I'll be headed over to the Angry Truth in about 3 minutes. So, for those of you that are still watching, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down, whatever floats your boat. Mr. B. Cole's going to continuously try to argue about shit he doesn't know about because he doesn't have any of these. But whatever. And the rock pile, by the way, guys, which I found interesting because this is a stronger model. I had a what is that when you wash your cars with it? Water pressure washer. So I had a portable pressure washer, and the rock pal made it work. Sorry, helped it work. I plugged it into the other ones, and it was just too much power for the other solar generators. So the pressure washer didn't work with the EcoFlow, the Okemo, and obviously it didn't work with the River. The River's a small one. But when I plugged it into the Rock Pal had no problem running the fucking pressure washer at all. Yes, Mother Spark, I bought a pressure washer because I needed something to wash my car. So I buy this pressure washer like a fucking asshole. Jeff, I'm going on in about 5 minutes or so. I'm starting it at 10:05. So I buy the pressure washer, guys, and I'm thinking I need this shit to wash my car. So I go over to the hydrant. I just hook up the adapter, a garden hose, and I turn it on really slow. And I had washing pressure out of the hydrant and the hose. So I sent the pressure washer back. It was the Black & Decker. I think that's what it was. It was the Black & Decker's portable pressure washer. I think that's what it was. And listen, it didn't run on any of the other solar generators but the Rock Pal. Let's see. I think it was Black & Decker. I want to say maybe it wasn't Black & Decker. Maybe I have that all fucking wrong. People like Black & Decker. Did they even make that shit anymore? I've been ordering shit like a fucking asshole on here. Oh, Craftsman. Sorry. Way the fuck off. Craftsman power washer. As well. No problem, B. Cole. But yeah, not Black & Decker. I don't know why the fuck I said that. Is that even a company anymore? Oh, he says he's an old mechanic. That's why he's breaking my balls. He's old school. He won't let it go. All right, I get it. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, whatever, guys. Black & Decker's not a thing. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to head over to the Angry Truth. Energy, I heard, was really good. What is up with these sex bots tonight? This is fucking insane. And it's not like anybody's going to click onto this shit and be like, oh, man, I can get a fucking date off of the Angryprepper's channel. He's got sex bots. But, yeah, I don't get it why they pop up. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but whatever. It is what it is. Black & Decker, Wrecker. Very good. Yes. All right, guys. So, I'm going to head out now. The sex bot thing is fucking... The porn bots are fucking insane tonight. It's like I'm getting it from all ends. Blue, man, thank you for the donation. Appreciate it. I'm looking to get an Energy. I heard that they were really good, and I heard Blue Yetis were good as well. I'm definitely looking to test those. But other than that, guys, I will see some of you guys over at the Angry Truth channel in about 4 minutes now. All right, guys, thank you for watching.